Hey, good evening. This is Fast Impossible, and today I am in Toronto in Canada, eh? And very excited for what we're gonna do. I'm trying to fly to all 50 states on the channel. It's sort of a big goal of mine. I want to fly to all the countries of the world, but I also want to fly to all 50 states, and we're getting pretty close to flying to all 50. And I realized that New Hampshire is still yet to be conquered. So today we're gonna do a really fun flight from Toronto to New Hampshire. As you can see, I have the weather is live, but I've sped up the time to where the time would be like if it was in the morning tomorrow, so that way you can see the beautiful scenery of Canada and then New England. And but we are going to be flying live on the VATSIM network as always. I know it doesn't look like it, but actually there's plenty of planes here in Toronto on VATSIM. And as usual, coverage over Canadian airspace in VATSIM is fantastic, and the operators are just really cool, human beings that do just such a great job. So, not to mention this Air Canada livery, I'm addicted to it because it just looks awesome. So, without further ado, we're gonna start our flight, and let's just go ahead and get this show on the road. Let's do it. It's it's about an hour flight from Toronto to New Hampshire, so not the longest flight in the world, not the shortest either. Um, get our seatbelt lights going. Nav and logos. Smoking some auto. All right. Fuel pumps. Turn on our fly pad here. As always, I got my co-pilot Eli Manning here just hanging out. He doesn't do anything, but he's there for emotional support. Okay. That smoke detector fault should clear on the ECAM. There it is, okay. Just gonna do this really quickly. Mass imbalance, yes, I know. Send some data. I'm gonna load the aircraft.
Boarding requested.
Alright, I'm just gonna put in some data here. Cruise profile today, 8, and we're going up to 37,000 feet. Pretty typical cruise altitude for the Airbus A320. And we're probably going to be leaving on 2-3 today on the, well, let me check the chart. It's always a good thing to check the chart. Okay, so today we're going to be on the Kepta 3 departure with the bumper transition. I think I've flown that before, actually. Alright, people are getting on board. Stewardesses are taking care of that. Now let's go outside. And of course, they're doing luggage first. Great. Love it.
Passengers boarding starting.
Okay. Well, if that's how it's gonna be, I'm gonna go ahead and call for clearance. Just a moment. Let me see what radios are available here in Toronto. Looks like we got ground on 121650. So I'm just gonna put that in for the radio. got tower on 118.7. Also rock and roll. I'm gonna check the A cars and see if I got any data from that. No, I didn't, so this will be a verbal clearance.
Good morning. Welcome on.
Now I gotta see what stand I'm at. Come on.
Boarding pass, please.
It's like 168 alpha.
Hello.
Okay, let me check the ATIS here. Information Delta.
Welcome on.
QNH. Man, I love the fact that Canada and the US actually use the same unit of measurement for altimeters. It's great. We can agree on that at least.
Ready
I
for
love it.
taxi, WestJet 81.
This way.
WestJet 16 runway 24 right, altimeter 3025, taxi via Alpha Tango Bravo Charlie, hold short runway 24 right. Alpha Tango Bravo Charlie, holding point for right, WestJet 81.
Okay, so looks like the baggage is still on there, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the clearance. First of all, I'm going to switch this over to inches of mercury. Looks like we got 3025 today. Alright, and then I'm going to talk to the people, more specifically Toronto ground.
Good morning.
Toronto ground, hello, this is Air Canada 4811 Airbus A320 at stand 168 Alpha. We have information Delta on board, QNH 3025. Request IFR clearance to Manchester Boston Regional.
Air Canada, correction 4811 Toronto ground, good day, you're clear to Manchester, Boston Regional. Kepta 3 departure, Bumpa transition flight plan route, departure runway 24 right today, squawk code 5357.
Cleared to Manchester Boston Regional via the Kepta 3 departure with the Bumpa transition. Expect runway 24 right for departure. Squawk 5357 for Air Canada 4811.
Air Canada 4811, thanks, and your information does also current. Just call me ready for push and start.
We have information Delta on board and call when ready for push and start. Thank you, Air Canada 4811.
Thanks.
Okay, so clearance is done. That's that's pretty much the trickiest part of VATSIM communications, in my opinion. Unless you have to do a go around, then that is the trickiest part of VATSIM. And that doesn't happen 99% of the time.
Good morning.
And I say 99% because it has happened to me before. And it was in Germany too. And yeah, it was interesting. But I survived. We made it. It was a virtual airplane, so no one was in any danger. So, it's a valuable piece of information that he has me on 24, right? So I'm gonna change my runway here. Same exact departure procedure. Kept to 3 with Bumpa. I'm just gonna revise that, so that way that's
Refueling
just
truck is on its way.
taken care of.
Hello.
Anyway, anywho.
Please
Actually, I don't know why I
aircraft
said
with
anywho,
fuel
because it
truck
drives me
arrives
crazy when
and
people
ask
say
for
anywho,
fuel.
because grammatically it makes no sense. But we're in Canada, I mean, for crying out loud. Okay, so baggage is done. I think we're waiting on the refueling truck. Mr. Chevron is on his way. It's usually either Chevron or British Petroleum. You can kind of see people walking down the jetway. That's one of the nice things about GSX. GSX is still a work in progress with Flight Sim 2024 because they've you know, they're trying to keep up with all the updates to other add-ons and updates to the game
Please
itself.
don't board aircraft until the fuel
But
truck arrives
yeah.
and ask to do.
Alrighty. Alright, we're almost there. You should connect the fuel line in just a second. Okay.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Alright, fuel's being taken care of.
Hello.
Not going to need that much fuel because we're not going very far. Toronto to New Hampshire is
This way.
a pretty quick flight, all things considered.
This way, please.
Alright, people getting on. See if we can move over here through the cabin. Yeah, we're still working on that GSX thing where people disappear when they sit down. It's kind of weird, but we'll get there. Ah, it's nice in here. Okay. Alright, 4,300 kilograms. Looks like we're pretty much there. It's fuel. Okay, we're gonna go to the flight plan. Okay, so Avon. Okay. Alright, we're gonna put those waypoints in, and then arrival, let's see, I'm guessing it's RNAV. Well, not guessing, let me look at my chart. We're gonna do RNAV 24 transition Poutre.
Toronto ground, good day. Rouge 325 requesting IFR clearance to Ottawa as filed. Information echo.
Rouge 325, Toronto ground, good day. You're clear to Ottawa. Verta 7 departure L sub transition flight plan route. Depart runway 24 right, squawk 1207.
Verta 7 departure L sub transition flight plan route. Depart 24 right, squawk 1207. Rouge 325.
Lusha 816, monitor tower 118.7, good day. Rouge 325, your feedback's correct. Information echo also correct. And call me ready for push and start.
Roger.
Lusha 816, monitor tower 118.7.
Monitor tower 118.7, Westjet 816, thank you.
Good day.
Okay, so there's a little bit of some weird stuff happening here with the flight plan. This is really unusual. Um, okay. Let's see. I'm gonna do RNAV 24. There we go. Aussie 2. Transition. Punked. Okay. Now that should work. Sorry, that was looking weird for a bit, but now it's making sense. Okay. Okay. Okay, that flight plan should be good. Alright, enough of that. Init fuel. Gonna send some data. Average wind positive 77. Man, you want to talk about a tailwind. Goodness gracious, I love it. Alright. Performance, flaps 1. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and put in, let's see what our initial altitude is on a Kepta 3 departure. Alright, so looks like 5,000 is standard out of Toronto. I don't know how I forgot that, but I'm glad I remembered it now. And we're going to put in our squawk today, 5357. We're going to turn our transponder on. And we're going to turn on our APU.
Hello, ground, Air Canada 223, radio check.
Air Canada 223, readability 5.
Perfect, thank you.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start.
Alright, we're gonna
until
get
push is
ready for
completed and
pushback.
brakes are set.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear.
Toronto ground, Air Canada 4811 is ready for pushback.
Air Canada 4811, thanks. Push and start approved lane 9.
Push and start approved lane 9, Air Canada 4811. Okay, lane 9, so that would be tail right.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by until push is completed and brakes are set.
Tail right. Okay. Gonna dismiss chocks. Dismiss the GPU.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. Due to icing conditions,
Here we
please
go.
stand by until push is completed and brakes are set.
Engine 2 should be ready in just a moment. This particular model of the A320, the engines spool up really fast. I love it.
The card found in your seat pocket contains important information about exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and the brace position, which you must adopt if you hear brace, brace. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be
Okay, engine 1 is available. I'm gonna put ignition switch back to middle.
Set parking brakes.
Turn off APU bleed. Turn off APU. Oh, okay. Set parking brakes, that's fine.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Alright, we're gonna arm speed brakes. Flaps 2. This, okay. Toronto ground, Air Canada 4811 is ready for taxi.
Air Canada 4011 runway 24 right, altimeter 3026. Taxi lane 9, vacant on Delta Romeo Delta, hold short runway 24 right.
Taxi to runway 24 right, QNH 3026, taxi on 9 and then vacate on Delta Romeo, then Delta, and then hold short at 24 right, Air Canada 4811. Okay, so let me make sure I got these instructions straight here. So if I first of all,
Toronto ground, Rouge 325 with Echo ready for taxi.
okay,
Rouge 325 Toronto ground, good day, runway 24 right, altimeter 3026. continue taxi lane 5, exit the ramp via Alpha Kilo, join Bravo, Delta, hold short runway 248.
Alright, I think I know where he wants us to
lane
go.
5, Alpha Kilo,
So we're just
Bravo,
gonna start going there.
Bravo, Delta, hold short 24. 026.
Tourist 225, thanks, and just make sure you're squawking 1207.
Roger, squawking 1207, Rouge 225.
Okay, guys, we're rolling. Here we go. Probably going to turn the floodlights up in a second because it's still a little bit dark in the cockpit. Alright. I'm going to take a left. It's a little snowy here, which I like. Feels like Canada to me. This is Toronto in January, for crying out loud. We're going to get plenty of
Canada
snow.
4811, contact Toronto Tower 118.7, good day.
Contact Toronto Tower on 118.7. Thank you so much. Good day, Air Canada 4811. Okay. Okie dokie. Toronto Tower, hello. This is Air Canada 4811 taxiing on Delta for runway 24 right.
Air Canada 4811, Toronto Tower, wind airborne, contact departures on 132.8, wind 23016, gust 22, cleared for takeoff, runway 24 right.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 24 right, wind airborne, contact departure on 132.240, Air Canada 4811.
Air Canada 4811, confirm it's 132.8.
Sorry, 132.8, Air Canada 4811. Okay. Bit wide on my turn, so I'm going to try to get lined up here. And the way these departures work in Toronto, you basically just depart straight out. Okay. Toga.
Toronto Tower, good day, Rouge 325.
Rouge 325, Toronto Tower, good day, line up runway 24 right.
Line up runway 24 right, Rouge 325.
Positive rate of climb, gear up. Lever climb is flashing. We're going to reduce throttle to climb. Approaching S speed, flap 0. Spoilers disarm. Runway turn off, lights off. Taxi lights off. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and talk to departure.
Auto arrival, Studio America 775, descendant 13,000 Echo.
Skyline over there.
Canada 745, arrival below, thanks for Echo, runway 24 right for you today. You can play on the ILS for that. The Toronto altimeter 3026, and you can descend to 4,000.
4000, just let you know I got a 36250 and plan for the ILS 24 right and Canada 7.
Canada 725, okay, check that, thanks. Clear direct to Mayrod, and you can plan to be level there.
Mayrod and plan level or something.
Air Canada 725, you'll be below 10 shortly, so the speed is your discretion.
Do my discretion for Canada 7.
Toronto departure, hello, this is Air Canada 4811. I am off runway 24 right at 5,000 feet and on a heading of 240.
Canada 4811, departure sanction identified. Climb to level 230 and clear direct to Seekit.
Climb flight level 230 and clear direct Seekit, Air Canada 4811. Okay.
Toronto departure, hello, Rouge 325, passing 2,500.
Rouge 325, departure sanction identified. Climb level 230.
Climb flight level 230, Rouge 325.
Okay, well, let's take a look outside. Well, it's nice out here. Get a nice view of Toronto from below us.
Canada 4811, clear direct to Rycombe.
Clear direct Rycombe, Air Canada 4811.
Rouge 325, clear direct to Sabre on course. Rouge 325, clear direct to Sabre on course.
Direct Sabre, Rouge 325, that was that.
Okay. Air Canada 221, leave Mayrod on a heading at 330 degrees.
Leave Mayrod on a heading of 330 degrees, Air Canada 221.
Rouge 325, clear direct to Verdo.
Direct Verdo, Rouge 325.
Air Canada 221, after Mayrod, descend to 3000.
After Mayrod, descend to 3000, Air Canada 221.
Canada 725, just for your planning, it was the same for you. Leave Mayrod on a heading at 330, and you can plan to descend to 3000 after Mayrod.
Deploy heading 330 on down to 3000 at the air rapid Canada 725.
Canada 4811, call Toronto Center 12577.
Call Toronto Center on 12577. Thank you so much, Air Canada 4811.
Toronto approach, Air Canada 221. Do you have any speed restrictions for us?
Canada 221, speed 210 now.
210, Air Canada 221.
There's 325, call Toronto Center 12577, we'll see you.
12577, Rouge 325.
Canada 725, you can start your speed back at 210.
Sounds 210, sounds like fun.
325, Toronto Center, hello, climb level 310, welcome aboard.
Flight level 310, Rouge 325, thanks.
Toronto Center, Air Canada 4811 is passing 14,000 feet, climbing flight level 230, inbound Rycombe.
Air Canada 4811 Toronto Center, welcome aboard. Air Canada 4811, look at that, it's a short and sweet ride today. Contact Cleveland Center now, 119.87, good night.
Contact Cleveland Center on 119.87. Thank you, Air Canada 4811. Okay, we're being passed around by a lot of people.
Central Aircraft Toronto Center is going to be right back in 1 minute.
119.875, okay. Cleveland Center it is.
King Air 6 on top of roger that. And then, am I in your airspace? Looks like I was in New York Center airspace.
Yeah, you're gonna... There's a little chunk there that it looks like you were gonna clip, and now you're heading eastbound.
Yeah, I am eastbound. I'm part of Rangeley, Maine.
Alright, November 816 Lima Papa, you're... I'll just hand you off to Boston once you get a little bit closer.
Yeah, okay, alright. I was still working right. 6 on top, roger that stuff. Okay, I didn't think you guys had a better understand if it's or not, so looks like I was clear in the airspace, but okay, I'll understand. I'll stay in your frequency until Boston 6 will pop in. Now what's happening to 775?
Cleveland Center, hello, this is Air Canada 4811. I'm passing flight level 200, climbing flight level 230, inbound Kepta.
Southwest 1268, turn left heading 280, descend to maintain 3000.
Turn left heading 280, descend to maintain 3000, Southwest 1268.
Air Canada 4811, Cleveland Center, hello, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Climb and maintain flight level 370, Air Canada 4811. Okay. All right. Fun times, guys. This is a lot of fun. It's gonna be a good flight. Just got cleared up to our cruise altitude, and we're about, I'd say, well, based on what I see on my chart, about 43 minutes away from landing in New Hampshire. The home of Adam Sandler. It's a great place. And also the fastest wind speeds ever recorded.
Southwest 1268, you're 10 miles from Trava, turn left heading 260, maintain 3000 until established, clear the ILS runway 23 approach. Southwest 1268, turn left heading 260, maintain 3000 until established, clear the ILS runway 23 approach.
Turn left heading 260, maintain 3000 and cleared ILS 23 approach, Southwest 1268.
American 2319, the wind 220 at 4, runway 28 left, clear to land. Southwest 1268, the winds at Buffalo 210 at 19er, gust 27, runway 2, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 23, Southwest 1268.
November 816 Lima Papa, contact Boston Center 134.7.
Boston 134.76, Papa, see you next time, thanks.
Cambridge 1776, contact Boston Center 134.7, have a good one.
Over to Boston Center 34.7, Camber 1776.
Oh, Camber. My bad.
You're good, you're good. You made up for it when you said let's go Buffalo earlier.
Delta 1454 contact Potomac approach 119.85.
$109.25 Delta 1454. Appreciate the ADC.
Good day, Air Canada 792, flight level 250, 12 miles west, Jacksonville 1.
Aircraft calling, I'm going to be closing soon, so you can remain on advisory.
Have a good night.
Southwest 1529, I'm Chicago Center's offline radar services terminated, frequency change approved. United 1529, leaving my airspace, Chicago's offline radar services terminated, frequency change approved.
Hey, I want to give a big shout out to Big John Farms who just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, man. Hope you enjoy these flights.
Southwest 1268, I'm closing soon. You can monitor advisory. Have a good one.
Over to advisory. Nice to see you. Good day.
American 2319, I'm closing soon. You can monitor advisory. Have a good one. Go Bill. United 1223, I'm closing. Radar services terminated.
Okay, over to advisory. Have a good night, United 1223.
Delta 387, I'm closing. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good one.
Roger, frequency change approved. Have a good one, sir. Delta 387.
Air Canada 4811, contact Boston Center 134.7. Have a good one.
Contact Boston Center on 134.7. You have a good one too. Thank you for your coverage. Air Canada 4811. Okay, I'm gonna have to sort of rebuild this flight plan. I'm gonna go from Avon to Hank. JNKK. And then after Hank, then we should start that arrival procedure. So let me clear this. Okay. All right. Talk to talk to Boston. Make sure that I'm on Boston's frequency. I think I am, but let me just double check and make sure I'm on Boston Center. Yes, I am.
TV Airlines East Boston Center. Good evening.
All right, Boston Center's being a little bit quiet right now, but that's okay.
Number 98189er Boston Center. Good evening. Climb maintain 14,000.
$956 at 14,000.
Boston Center, Air Canada 4811 is passing flight level 300, climbing flight level 370, inbound Hank.
Air Canada 4811 Boston Center. Look, climb maintain flight level 370.
Climb maintain flight level 370. Thank you, Air Canada 4811.
095 Mike, descend and maintain 7,000. Swing 2042, proceed direct, safe, cross, safe at and maintain 3,000, clear to make 29 approach.
Delta 375 Heavy's back.
Delta 375 Heavy Boston Center. Hello, descend via the J Fund to arrival, runway 27, Boston altimeter 3036.
Okay, descend via the J Fund 2, for runway 27, or Delta 375 Heavy.
United 56 Heavy, requesting altitude change.
United 56, climb maintain, flight level 400.
Climb maintain, flight level 400.
JetBlue 544 Boston Center, you on frequency? American 2033, climb maintain level 360.
Okay, climb level 360, American 2033.
American 984, climb maintain level 380. American 3187, 7 miles from plane, fly heading 300, descend and maintain 3,000, clear house runway 27 approach.
Heading 300, down 3,000, clear 3 hours, 27, and then clear to 180.
JetBlue 1204, climb maintain level 340. Beaver Concord 1, leave my airspace, New York, percentage closed, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, New York Concord 1.
November 98189 cross Concord.
November 98189, proceed direct Highland.
Direct Highland, November 98189.
Million 389, thanks for your patience, climb and maintain flight level 01. Actually, cruise 140?
Yep, cruise 140.
Alright, Million 389, roger. American 2033, leave my airspace in Washington and New York centers are closed, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, American 2033, good night.
JetBlue 721, leave my airspace. No further TC service at all. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change is approved for JetBlue 721. Thank you so much for the service and have a good night. Bye-bye.
Super over 320, leave my airspace. Cleveland centers closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Thanks, have a good night. And American 2526, your flight plan still shows you leaving out of Boston. Refile when advised.
Roger, we'll move on.
Alright, 3187, contact the tower 128.8. JetBlue 717, cross Calverton, Charlie, 12000 and 250 knots. Be along island altimeter 3044.
Boston Center, channel 150 to Chevy, Clinton.
Canada 1502, cross Ebdata and maintain 1000, the Burlington altimeter 3034.
110 at dot 30 for Canada 1.
Canada 1502, my apologies, the Burlington altimeter 3025.
3025 for Canada 1.
Boston Center, American 94, requesting out a cockpit for 2 minutes.
Cambridge 1776, cross Whiteboard at maintain 1000. The Long Island altimeter 3044. And who's looking for out of cockpit?
American 94, just for like 2 minutes.
American 94, previous request over break, Lufthansa 438, contact Moncton Center 132.2. Lufthansa 438, Moncton 132.2.
Boston Center, Cambridge 1776. Can we get that transmission for us again? Sorry.
Cambridge 1776, cross Whiteboard at maintain 1000.
Whiteboard at 11,000. Amber 1776.
New England 389 request.
New England 389, Boston, good.
Any chance can we get direct Harp and descent to like 4,000?
New England 389 approved as requested.
Approved as requested 389, thank you.
American 2526, we refiled.
2526 onward.
And Boston Center, Canberra 1776. Just want to confirm you're saying the Bridgeport VOR, correct?
Cambridge 1776 would be Whiteboard, Whiskey India Papa Oscar Romeo. American 2526 clear to the Boston Airport via radar vector, correction, the Albany 7 departure, radar vectors Ponce and is filed. Maintain 4,000 initially, expect 17,000, 1 German tax departure with me, squawk 4764.
Clear to the Boston National Airport at file. Climb maintain 4,000 and expect 17,000, 10 minutes of departure. The squawk is 4664 for American 2526.
And 2526 read back correct. Call for taxi and for Camber 1776. Also have you descend to maintain 11,000 for now.
Roger, 11,000. We don't have a whiteboard in our flight plan, so we're trying to find it.
Boston Center, hello, over 253 Foxtrot. We're being for below 1,500. We're headed to Bedford right now for options possible.
Number 285 Sierra Foxtrot, Boston Center, roger, received inbound, runway 29. Runway 29 clears the option on the go, enter left to close traffic, runway 29, report midfield.
Okay, runway 29 will clear to the option. We will enter left, close traffic, and report midfield for November 5, Sierra Foxtrot.
Center, American 94, back to the cockpit.
American 95, Mike, my apologies for the delay. Fly heading 240, General Climate.
flying 240, come back to this
And the American checking back in, good.
American 2526, ready for doctor.
Alright, 2526, registered. American 2526, you parked at the terminal? Alright, 2526, runway 28, taxi via Charlotte, cross runway 1.
Taxi via Charlie, cross runway 1 for American 2526.
United 56 requesting 2 minutes away from cockpit.
United 56 approved as requested, report back.
Copy.
November 98189 request higher. November 98189 climb maintain flight level 200. Climb 200, November 98189. Westwind 2042, runway 29, clear land.
We're on runway 29, Westwind 242.
Canada 1502, contact Montreal Center 128.77.
That's just a 128 Canada 120.
JetBlue 544 Boston, sending on frequency.
American 35, just about 33 left with you at just about 300.
Just checking in flight level 300.
JetBlue 735 was up for me, sorry.
JetBlue 735, where are you checking in from?
Checking in from Boston, just took off from 33 left.
JetBlue 735 Boston Center, radar contact, climate in 14,000.
4,000, JetBlue 735.
American 95, Mike 5 miles from AB, clear miles from way 27 approach. American 95, Mike at AB, you are correction 5 miles from AB, clear miles from way 27 approach.
So yeah, what's the runway 27, American 95, Mike?
American 689, leaving my airspace. Washington Center is closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Over to advisory. Thanks for ATC. Have a great night, American 689.
Cambridge 1776, you are leaving my airspace. New York approach is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Is that for Camber 1776?
Camber 1776, that's correct.
Roger, over to advisory for Camber 1776. Thanks for the service. See ya.
American 91, descend and maintain 4,000.
Okay, descend, maintain 4,000, American 91.
United 56 back in the cockpit.
Yeah, 56 Boston Center, hello, descend to maintain flight level 340.
Descend maintain 340.
American 984 descend and maintain flight level 340.
Descend and maintain 340.
American 2526, pretty short of runway 28.
American 2526 on departure, flight runway heading, runway 28, clear to take off.
Runway heading, quick takeoff, American 2526.
Here's Wind 389, request frequency change. Wind 389, unit departure closed, our radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Frequency change approved, thank you very much, unit 389. West Wing 2042, welcome to Portland, taxi to our ramp, this frequency, good night.
Taxi with you, West Wing 2482, thanks, good night.
Canada 4811, descend via the Raleigh to arrival. The Manchester altimeter 3031.
Center number 52 Foxtrot midfield, runway 29er.
Number 52 Foxtrot, runway 29, option.
Sorry. Surface option, then we'll look to go to Lawrence after that, if that's possible, as VFR.
Center 529, roger, on the go, proceed direct to Lawrence.
On the go, direct to Lawrence, thank you, number 52 Foxtrot.
So you guys weren't able to hear my response to air traffic control a second ago because my mic was muted, but basically they're letting me go ahead and start my arrival into Manchester, New Hampshire, and yeah, fun times. We got some snow off on our left.
735 with you at
Not
140.
snow off on our right.
JetBlue 735, climb in, maintain flight level. JetBlue 735, climb in 360.
360, 735.
We've got a massive tailwind, so we've been traveling at speeds
JetBlue
that
735,
are incredibly fast.
Can we request just 30,000?
JetBlue 735 approved as requested.
As requested, thank you.
At one point we were at about 540 knots, which is just amazing. We were just gliding right through this. Because of how quickly we're descending, I'm going to have to maybe give this a little bit of speed break.
Boston Center, FedEx 247, heavy with you, 5,000. FedEx 247, Boston Center, good evening, climb and maintain 14,000. Climb and maintain 14,000, FedEx 247 heavy. And American 91, turn right, heading 240, join localizer.
240 join, American 91. American 2526, 4,000, runway heading.
American 2546, Boston Center, radar contact, proceed direct onset.
Proceed direct Ponset, American 2526. Proceed direct Ponset, American 2526.
American 2586, whoops, just dropped off the scope there. Could you make sure you're not connected as an observer?
guys. We're getting real close.
Mega 91, 5 miles from Claim, set off runway 27 approach.
Code for the ILS 27, American 91.
American 95, Mike, contact the tower 128.8.
128.8 from American 95, Mike, contact the tower, goodbye.
Yeah, 56, leave my airspace loss. Instruction to Washington, service closed, another service terminated, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved for United 56, thank you for ATC.
Boston Center, good afternoon. Citation 654 Kilo Charlie. It's passing 2,000, climbing by the SID.
Citation 654 Kilo Charlie, Boston Center, roger. Direction radar contact, climb maintain 1 to 4,000.
1-4,000, citation 654 Kilo Charlie.
FX 247, climb and maintain flight level 380. Climb and maintain flight level 380, FedEx 247.
Man, the mountains here, New
So
Hampshire.
375 is going to maintain 4,000.
Although I guess technically Rover Vermont still.
Going to maintain 4,000 and Delta 375. I'll let you know here in just a second, but I think 27 might be too short for us due to our weight. But if I need to, can I land for a ride, or is 27 the only one available at the moment?
Delta 375, if you need it for performance, I can get you on the 33 left.
Alright, I'm going to check something here real quick, see if we can up the auto brake and see if that'll work. I'll let you know here in just a couple seconds.
For American 2526, did you want us to climb?
American 2526, I still don't see you on my scope. I had you on there until you took off. Could you try again? To you disconnect and reconnect?
Roger.
Boston Center, good evening. Turkish 1 Romeo Tango with you passing 1,500.
Turkish 1 Romeo Tango, Boston Center, good evening. Climb and maintain 4,000.
Clear maintain 4,000. Turkish 1 Romeo Tango.
American 95, Mike, tower 12820. American 91, tower 12820.
American 91, over to tower. Thanks for being here, sir. Good night.
For American 2526, do you see us now?
American 2526, I got you now. Climb maintain 17,000.
Climb maintain 17,000, American 2526.
Air France, 23 Kilo, contact Moncton Center, 132.2, au revoir.
32.2 for Air France 23 X-ray, thank you, au revoir.
88, contact Moncton Center, 132.2, see you later.
32 Fort 88, see ya.
Sub 375, we'll make 27 work. We'll go medium on the auto brake.
Sub 375, roger, turn heading 180.
Alright, heading 180, Delta 375.
American 984, leave my airspace, Washington, there's close to radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Man, I gotta get a look at those mountains off on our right, on the other side. That's so cool. Look at that. That's Vermont right there. Beautiful.
Boston Center, good evening. Brickyard 5602. We're 3,000 for 5,000.
Brickyard 5602, Boston Center, good evening. Climb and maintain 14,000.
I maintain 14,000, Brickyard 5602.
It's crazy how the landscape changes dramatically from over here to
Boston Center, good evening, American 2342 is leaving 16,000 for flight level 210, direct American.
American 2342 Boston Center, low climb maintain flight level 210.
Climb maintain flight level 212, American 2342.
Boston Center, citation 654 Kilo Charlie is approaching 1440,000.
Citation 4 Kilo Charlie, climb and maintain flight level 430.
Up to 430, citation 4 Kilo Charlie.
Boston Center, JetBlue 2854 with use level 310, currently 23 nautical miles southwest of Kennedy.
JetBlue 2854 Boston Center, hello. 0279 Boston Center, good evening. Turkish 1 Romeo Tango, climb and maintain flight level 390.
Climb flight level 390, Turkish 1 Romeo Tango.
Center Delta 375, we picked up the localizer, but I don't think you cleared us in. Sorry about that.
Alright, Delta 375, no worries. I'm busy enough as it is. Clear us runway 27 approach.
Alright, clear to last 27 approach, Delta 375 Heavy.
PR 5602, climb maintain 16,000.
Maintain 16,000, PR 5602.
Boston Center, good evening again. Westwind 2482 on the ground of Portland, request IFR clearance to LaGuardia, ready to copy.
Westwind 2482, clear of LaGuardia, actually stand 6 inch.
Boston Center, Canada 2216, with you 3000.
Air Canada 2216 Boston Center, hello, climb maintain 14,000.
14,000, Air Canada 2216.
Center JetBlue 2854, requesting descent.
JetBlue 2854. Descend and maintain level 27.
Hello, descent, JetBlue 2854. Center, number 285, Foxtrot, we're coming to Lawrence. We'll be looking for a full stop for number 5, Foxtrot.
Number 5, Sierra Foxtrot, runway 23, clear for the option.
Runway 23, clear for the option, number 285, Sierra Foxtrot.
West Wing 2482, full route clearance available, advised and ready to copy.
Ready to copy, Westwind 2482.
Westwind 2482, you're clear to the LaGuardia Airport via the Escal 3 departure, Cambridge transition, then direct Albany, Alpha, Lima, Bravo, Vader 1 arrival, Victor Alpha, Delta, Delta, Romeo 1 arrival. Maintain 3000 initially, expect flight level 28010 minutes after departure. Departure with me, squawk 1356.
Third LaGuardia, Haskell 3 departure, Cambridge, transition, and Albany for the Vader 1 arrival. Bischoff to 3000, flight level 280, 10 minutes after departure. Departures with you, squawk 1356, Westwind 2482.
Westwind 2482, back correct, advisor, ready for taxi.
Local Westwind 2482.
Such a cool mountain there, just kind of standing alone. It's like the Lonely Mountain, somewhere in New Hampshire. Awesome. Okay.
Delta 375 Heavy, you want us to go over to the tower?
Delta 375 Heavy, read my mind. Tower 128.8.
28.8, you have a good night.
I will say I've been really impressed with with flying over New England. It just looks beautiful. I've done some flying over Old England, but New England is also very special. Landscapes, the mountains, the lakes, the just beautiful scenery. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And New Hampshire's no exception.
Running 2342, descend via the Airbus 3 arrival, runway 27, the Boston altimeter 3038.
Center, hello, we're going 2 FedEx 6, we see climb 5000, fast 1.5.
And in 246 Boston, Center, hello, climate 1014,000.
Climate 140,000, we're going 2 FedEx 6.
JetBlue 2854, descend via the Robux 3 arrival, runway 22 left, approaching runway 27, Boston altimeter 3038.
Robux 3, we have information getting forward, runway 27, JetBlue 2854.
Alright, 2342, descend via the Robux 3 arrival, runway 27, Boston altimeter 3038. Canada 2216, climb and maintain flight level 360.
360, Canada 2216.
Okay. Looks like we're at the right altitude that we're supposed to be at. As you can see, just absolutely gorgeous scenery below us. And all around us. We're not that far from Boston. New Hampshire's largest...
JetBlue 1204, contact Cleveland Center, 119.87.
Phoenix owner, 119.7.
New Hampshire's largest airport is basically just a stone's throw away from Boston, and that's where we're landing.
Boston Center, good evening, JetBlue 452 at flight level 275, descending via the Roebuck 3 arrival.
American 2342, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27, the Boston altimeter 3038.
Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to slow down the aircraft quite a bit. We're going to dial back our speed a lot because we're getting very close to the airport.
Ran Red Baron 246, climb maintain, flight level 380.
Everything was 380, Red Baron 246. Do you have insurance with her?
Say again?
Do you have insurance for tonight for Red Baron 246?
Negative.
No problem, yeah.
Right, reaching green dot
JetBlue 735. Is it possible to step away from the cockpit for a few minutes?
JetBlue 735 approved as requested.
Thank you.
Center November 250 Foxtrot, we're going around runway 23.
250 Foxtrot, roger, join left coast traffic report midfield.
Left coast traffic, and report midfield, runway 23, November 50 Foxtrot.
Boston Center, American 2342, request descent.
American 2342, descend via the Airbus 3 arrival, runway 27, Boston altimeter 3038.
3038, via the level 3, for runway 27, American 2342.
Bus 10, good evening, New England. 594 Heavies, flight level 253, going to a 010, heading for traffic.
And New England 594 Boston Center, roger. JetBlue 452 Boston Center, you on frequency?
Affirm, checked in about a minute ago, JetBlue 452, flight level 250, also heading for traffic.
JetBlue 2, correction 452 Boston Center, roger. Maintain flight level 260 and fly heading 060 for now.
260 and heading 060 for JetBlue 452.
Make sure our speed brakes are armed. Yep, they are. Okay, well, guys, we're really close to landing. We're going to be landing in just a couple minutes here. Fun times. The landscapes here are gorgeous. I know I haven't been able to show you a lot of it because I've been trying to pay attention to what's going on in the cockpit, but New Hampshire is just amazing. You got mountains in the distance, you got snow on the ground in a lot of places, you got lakes everywhere, beautiful water, and way out in the distance there's the ocean.
Taxi at Portland, runway 29.
West wind 2442, runway 29, taxi Alpha Alpha 5, cross, runway 36.
Runway 29, via Alpha, cross from runway 36, Westland 2482.
New England 594, and proceed direct Merritt.
Second for New England 594, sorry.
New England 594, direct to Merritt.
Direct Merritt, New England 594.
JetBlue 452 descend via the Airbus 3 arrival, runway 27. The Boston
It's going to be a Airbus 3 runway
3038.
JetBlue 452.
JetBlue 452 descend via the Airbus 3 arrival, runway 27. The Boston altimeter 3038.
Descend via Robux 3 runway 27 and copy altimeter 303 JetBlue 452.
Right, here we go, guys.
And November 5 Sierra Foxtrot runway 23, clear for the option.
Runway 23 cleared for the option. Now we're full stopping number 5 Sierra Foxtrot.
Number 5 Sierra Foxtrot, roger.
Alright, about to turn off autopilot.
Central Lockout Boston Center is now closed. There are no further TC service available in the Boston RTAC. Pilot should monitor CTAP and Unicom as appropriate. Thank you for flying out of Boston.
Thank you.
Good night. Bye. See you.
JetBlue 735, I'm assuming it's Unicom.
Alright, so autopilot is off. And we're gonna fly the rest of this thing in manually, as we should. So let's see what happens. Manchester Boston traffic, Air Canada 4811 is 10 miles out from landing on runway 24, Manchester Boston traffic. So this is definitely going to be a crosswind landing, I can tell that from kind of where we're at and what's going on. That's for sure. And knowing New Hampshire, I think the winds are going to change quite a bit before we land. After all, this is the state in the US that's recorded the highest wind gusts, unless you count that one tropical cyclone that was faster. Okay. I don't know if I'm blind or what, but I cannot see this runway very well. Okay. We're fully configured. We're just following the RNAV.
1,000.
500.
Okay. Try not to hit the telephone wire.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
Okay. Well, here we go. All right. Well, welcome to New Hampshire, guys. I missed my turn back there, so I'm having to go over to this area. I hope you guys have had fun on this. It's been a fun flight for me going from all the way from Canada over here to New England. A lot of nice views along the way, some mountains, some rivers, some lakes, and a somewhat decent landing. Could have been better. You know what? Alright, let's see if we can find a gate. Okay, so let's find a place where we can park this beautiful Air Canada aircraft, and also, before I do that, really need to make my flaps up. Whoa, Nelly. And I probably need to start APU as well. So much fun, guys. Thank you for watching this. It was definitely not my best landing, but not my worst either. Somewhere in the middle. I'm gonna move this camera around. Okay, made it. Made it to the land of Adam Sandler, New Hampshire. Another state checked off the list. Alright, see if we can.
Engines to request ground services. You need to stop the engines to request ground services. You need to stop the engines to request ground services.
Okay, guys. Well, GSX is kind of wigging out here, doing weird stuff. So I think what I'm gonna do, well, let's see if I can make it work.
Boarding requested.
We're just gonna deboard here, see if the jetway connects. I think it will. Come on. Hey, it did it. It's a miracle, guys. Alright, I'm gonna open up forward and aft cargo. And we're gonna deboard. Times.
United 549, climbing flight level of 360.
Alright guys, that finishes up our flight. Hope you've had a fantastic time, and if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe to the channel.